sign Joe Flacco. What does that impact the draft strategy at all? Do you think?
No, it really doesn't because when you look at it, of course, Joe Flacco is a 40-year-old quarterback coming in on a 1-year contract. That's not your quarterback of the future. And they didn't exactly jump to sign him. This was a late signing. This came after they did the first thing of the offseason, which was trade for Kenny Pickett. I think that shows you how they feel about Kenny Pickett. So I don't think that it changes their draft plans or their draft strategy at all. Whatever they were going to do at quarterback, they'll still do at quarterback, whether that be trading back into the first round to get one, taking one at 33, or waiting even a little bit later.
Do you think it forces? It doesn't force them to play a guy. Force isn't the right word. It allows them to not have to play a rookie quarterback sooner than they're ready to.
Right. They've got a couple of guys that can come in and start games for them, both in Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco. Everyone knows that both of those guys have won games. They've started a lot of games. At least Joe Flacco has started a ton of games, and Kenny has gone 15-10 in his career. So they have two viable starting quarterbacks on their roster right now. It does give them a chance to draft a more developmental prospect at quarterback.
So some of the national talk, and we know it's silly season, it's crazy season, and it's as you get closer to the draft, it gets even worse. Some of the national talk is that Shedeur Sanders could slip all the way through the first round. I would be surprised by that. Would you be? Would you be surprised if he's sitting there at 33? And do you think that would intrigue Andrew Berry enough to make that pick at 33 if he's sitting there?
I think so, because at that point, you're talking about getting good value for the player. And if you can get good value for him at 33, and maybe some of the other guys are even gone, then you would go ahead and do it. So when he says that he hasn't ruled out Shador Sanders and he's still in play, he didn't necessarily say where. So yeah, I would think that they will be looking for good value in a quarterback wherever they can get them. And if they probably have some of them ranked fairly high. And if they can get them at a different spot than number two, or even somewhere in the first round, then I think they will do that. It's just a matter of who and when and how they feel about these guys.